I would now like to invite Mr. Charles Walk, everybody knows him, and to talk about a bit the free culture in Hong Kong. And it's the keynote of today's conference.
Okay, thank you. While we're getting the PowerPoint up, I was told that maybe what we can do is to do it the typical Hong Kong way, 有中有英 Chinese and English, mix it up, okay? It's actually a very much of a great honor and a great privilege for Internet Society to be able to work with all these young people of Wikimedia Hong Kong to organize this. I still remember 2 years, or maybe more than 2 years ago, when we were in Chinese University and they were holding the first Chinese Wikimedia conference in Hong Kong. And that was actually Ben and other people, Jerry and so on. You know, it was a great success. And the thing that most impressed me was at that time that we had all these young people. And all these young people, some of them are, well, at least 2 years older now, but they're still very young. And I think this is a particular characteristic of the Wikimedia culture or the Wikimedia community in Hong Kong. They are very young, and that actually, you know, they're good and bad, but we focus on the good things. The good side is that there are so much potentials, and from the work that they have done over the years, organizing themselves to set up Wikimedia, we try to do as much as we can to help them. And Sin Chung Kai's office, they actually also provided a lot of the support for putting this together today, but he is working overtime this whole weekend in Legislative Council, so he wouldn't be able to come here, otherwise he definitely would come. 咁就我就話咧，即係 Wiki 呢班朋友咧，我哋認識咗都2年幾啦。Ben 我哋嗰陣時係幾多？係2年，超過2年咯，係咪啊？
好似2年多。
2年多過2年㗎啦。嚇，咁嗰陣時咧，我記得仲係好成功。咁有機會咧，其實我哋都可以搞翻一啲甚至大型一啲嘅活動嚇。但係舊年咧1年前就成立咗呢個維基媒體香港嘅分會啦。咁跟住到呢1年嘅發展。咁我諗希望咧嚟緊咧可以真係可以再步入個社區入邊，多啲人去認識你哋嚇，亦都可以咧即係解答到可能社會上面好多人對於維基嗰個唔明白嘅地方。咁但係其實我哋見到咧，而家維基咧其實真係用嘅人係越嚟越多。甚至乎我早幾日咧，我哋有一個會議嗰度，我哋傾緊有一啲商界嘅一啲嘅公司，我哋要搞一個 conference， 咁要傾個 program， 咁結果都係點咧？都係話不如開個維基嘅 page， 咁即係大家一齊喺度改。咁變咗咧，其實咧而家咧，甚至乎嗰啲係咩公司咧？嗰啲係啲 Intel 啊、Cisco 啊，甚至 Microsoft 咁樣。咁咧佢哋都係用呢個嘅技術去做佢哋自己互相之間嘅一啲分享同溝通。咁我睇到咧呢一個咧，同埋我哋2年幾前咧喺嗰個 conference 嗰度講嚟講去咧，似乎都仲係比較集中咧喺嗰個 Wikipedia 嗰個百科嗰方面咧，已經有好大嘅改變。咁所以喺呢方面咧，就希望我哋首先開始，我未開始講之前，就希望大家繼續努力啦。好，我哋Jerry 可以講下。好啦，咁我今日想講嘅咧就係我個題目咧就係話，即係其實通常啲題目都係人哋定俾我嘅。咁今次咧就係講呢一個就係叫做 free culture in Hong Kong。咁我喺度諗啦，有啲乜嘢可以講咧？香港有啲乜嘢嘅 free 嘅 culture 嘅咧？When I was thinking about what I should be talking about today, given the subject of free culture in Hong Kong, the first thing that came to my mind was when we look at when I've been dealing with a lot of people in the so-called open source software community in Hong Kong. Well, apparently to all these people, or to at least to most of these people, if we do it in a tag way, what does free mean to them 免費 if you, they have a big tag item which is 免費 and maybe very very small one, maybe 自由開放. That's how they understand free in Hong Kong. Even the people in our industry, in the information industry, people who are supposed to be using open source all the time, this is what they think. 免費 the big one means free of charge. To them, free means free of charge rather than openness or the notion of freedom. Because in Chinese, they mean it's the same. Essentially, it could be the same. Could be the different meaning of the same English word free. So I've been noticing that there are quite a number of misunderstandings or wrong notions about free in Hong Kong, about open or even about open or open source in Hong Kong, because I've been hearing a lot from people in my industry, in the IT industry, saying that Linux equals open source. We all know that is not the case, but a lot of people are saying that the Linux industry should represent the entire open source industry. Of course, to them, actually, Linux has become a source of proprietary software. They actually sell their software based on Linux, but in fact, they don't treat it the same way as we understand what open source should be. And to them, open source is there only because proprietary software is expensive. That's the only reason. And some people, even in some way, some of the industry organizations believe that talking about open source is really about just porting to other platforms other than the M platform or the W platform. That's all it is. So we've seen some even government-funded programs for the industry that are supposedly supporting open source development, that are simply supporting people porting software from one platform to another. And yet, these programs that are being ported after they are being supported by government funds still remain proprietary. That is what I find to be most disturbing in the misunderstanding that people have about open source. So to a lot of people, open source simply means free lunch, 免費午餐。即係頭先我講咧，就係話我見到有個好嚴重嘅現象咧，就係喺香港咧，好多人咧，其實咧就係咧對佢哋嚟講咧，呢個 open source 咧或者開放源碼咧，就係代表不勞而獲，就係咧攞咗人哋啲嘢，然後咧自己攞嚟賣。咁樣咧就係代表 open source。咁當然對我哋自己真係我越嚟越接觸得多，真係玩開放源碼嘅人，真係喺呢方面嘅發展有抱負嘅人，搞 wiki 嘅朋友，即係大家都明白呢個其實